Hey guys, what's up? My name is Mark and I am a director and filmmaker based out of Vancouver, British Columbia. And today, like in the title of the video, we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at everything that comes in the box of the DJI FPV combo, as well as some other accessories that came with it and some extra add-ons. So let's get right into this right now. The box comes just a standard, it's basically a standard DJI box, just white, super clean. So in the box comes the drone, the goggles, the remote controller, the power cable, one battery, one goggle headband, control sticks, power cable for the goggles, 4 propellers, meaning you have 2 sets. So 8 propellers in total, goggle batteries, an AC power adapter, a USB-C data cable, a top shell, 4 goggle antennas for dual band for the VTX, manual, and a USB-C to OTG cable. So that is what is going to be in the box. Now, when we open it, as soon as we open it, it is the drone and the goggles. Here we have the goggles. The goggles, again, no headband on this one, and the antennas are unscrewed, but they're super light. I didn't really expect DJI goggles to be this light, but they are so light. If I'm flying for maybe 60 minutes with 3 batteries, so 20 minutes of flight time, I don't even think I'll have a problem wearing this for 60 minutes. It's so light, and the padding feels really nice. It just looks amazing. Yeah, that is the goggles. Now let's go ahead and pull out this drone. This drone, surprisingly, is a lot heavier than I actually thought. It has a bit of weight to it in the back end where the battery is, and which makes sense because it is a 20-minute flight time battery. So this looks comparable to like a 6S battery for just regular FPV drones. It's probably that heavy, but overall the design super clean. This thing looks mean, and apparently the startup sound is just absolutely insane. It has FPV on the side here. The camera is basically enclosed in this little protective case like all the other DJI drones have, which is super awesome, so that the gimbal doesn't get damaged. Because in my past, I've noticed that the camera and the gimbal does actually get damaged quite a bit. And then so we have the sensors here, sensors below, and yeah, the 4 props, the 4 motors. Really solid setup, this thing. I can't wait to fly this. Anyways, if we keep going down into the box, we pull this little foam thingy out, and then we have the controller right away. This pretty much looks like a standard, I don't know, Xbox controller. Then we have the thumbsticks inside the side. The screws are pretty small on this one. I didn't expect them to be this small. It's all good. They are also metal, which is really nice. I feel like metal just gives you a little bit more grip. It's just very also, it's very light, which I like. And the antenna, kind of flimsy. I guess you have to flip it fully all the way here, and then it just bends back into its form. The antenna is plastic. It feels very light, it could get damaged if you drop the remote control. But as long as you're careful, I think you should be fine. And then on the back here we have the adjustments. So for adjusting each of the controls on it, if you want to get into more acro modes with this drone. So we have all the home buttons, the different acro modes, the normal mode, sports mode, the camera roll and the pitch, the start and the stop button, the take a picture button, and then obviously the turn on, and then all these other function buttons, and the USB-C port at the bottom. Okay, so then we have the B props and the A props. For those that are new to drones, basically opposite ends of the props are going to have the same, opposite ends of the motors are going to have the same propellers, so one generates lift, so they just spin in different directions is what I'm trying to say. It's very important. When I was trying to build my first FPV drone, a custom one, I had to find that out the hard way. I was like, why is it just flipping over to its side? But I realized they have to generate lift in a certain way, and the propellers are shaped in a certain way, and they spin in a certain direction. So we have the 2 sets of the props, and then in a bigger box we have the top shell, the goggles antenna, the goggles headband, cables, and manuals. all fits nicely in this little box. And then in the other little box, we have the AC power adapter and the goggle battery. So we have extra joystick controllers, which is nice because if you lose those or if you drop your controller and one accidentally pops out, you have a couple more. And so then we have the goggle headband. Goggle headband looks really, really nice. It's some really, really nice leather material. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the Oculus kind of VR head straps. Next, we're going in and we have a pin, we have USB-C, we have the start guide, and then here we go for the antennas. So we have 4 antennas. I guess if you lose any, you have to replace them. There's no extra ones. We have a USB to USB-C, so a female and a male. And then we have the power adapter wires, and then also a USB-C, and I think this is for charging the goggles, possibly. I'm not too sure. And then on the other little end, we have the shell, the top shell. So top shell, I guess this is if you crash your drone, I believe, and then you have to have like a quick replacement, or I think this might be actually the thing that you put over top and then screw on, possibly. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so this top shell I think is going to be the replacement for this other top shell. If you don't want to see the insides of it, then you replace it with this one and it just covers it up. One's transparent and one is just non-see-through. Overall thoughts, I'm so excited to fly this thing. It is a bit heavier, the drone's a bit heavier than I would imagine, so, and with 2 more batteries that I have coming in my order, it's gonna be pretty heavy, along with my other camera gear that I'm gonna be hauling. But the goggles, really love the lightness and the quality of them. The controller, very nice quality, nice fit into the hands. The antenna's a little bit plastic. I'm not sure how I feel about that, if it's gonna drop, but I like the fact that they included a few more thumbsticks, more joysticks, extra ones. And yeah, all the accessories, just like any normal DJI drone pack. You have the adapters and stuff like that. The only difference in this one is now you have goggles for your batteries for your drone and also for your goggles. So let's pull this out. Whoops. Yeah, AC power adapter standard, and the battery pretty light. Not sure how much flight time or power time this has, but yeah, looks like it's powered from a USB-C. But yeah, I'm so excited to go and try this thing out. And if you guys want to see what the initial takeoff and all those sorts of things look like, feel free to leave a comment, let me know. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you can catch me on TikTok. My TikTok is @GustavMark, GUSTOVMARK. And the same is on Instagram @GustavMark. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to cop this drone, I highly recommend. It's gonna be revolutionary, and I'm so stoked that I got it this early on. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Peace.